afternoon, everyone.
Afternoon.
May I just start by saying how great it is to be here and how pleased I am to now be part of a strong team and a strong party that has momentum, a party that is determined to give people the change that we all need. And change is exactly what people need. Change isn't just a slogan to be bandied about by politicians. It's a fundamental need for something different to what is on offer right now. Because let us face up to reality, what's on offer right now is not good enough. We see it at Stormont, we see it in Westminster, and of course we see it in Brussels. The parties of old don't get it. They don't understand the hardships facing the ordinary man or woman on the street. Our non-elected bureaucrats are in one place and well paid, in and out ministers in another place, play politics with people's lives. It's not their bank balances that are suffering, it's the bank balances of the people in my part of the world who will soon be jobless and out of work that suffer. In Westminster, we have a Prime Minister who tells us that he will get much needed reforms from the European Union. The problem is, David Cameron seems to have left his demands at home. It's obvious that his negotiations will amount to absolutely nothing. The European Union is meddling in almost every aspect of our lives, and over-regulation is destroying small businesses up and down the length and breadth of this country. Fewer than 1 in 10 UK businesses trade with the EU, yet 100% of them must comply with EU laws on employment, waste management, environmental regulations, health and safety, etc. This burden is destroying small businesses, and it's helping to destroy our economy. Outside of the EU, we could and UKIP would fix the dead hand of excessive regulation and EU bureaucracy. Hundreds of small and medium-sized local businesses here would be able to employ more people and introduce more local training. The Michelin plant closure will have a devastating impact on the lives of many people in Ballymena and throughout Northampton. This terrible news, which will be felt across the local community immediately and impacts on 860 local jobs and will impact many others further down the line. At Stormont, we have seen the circus of the executive parties scrambling to keep their own high-paid jobs in government at all costs. The recent news highlights the fact that those same executive parties are failing to do enough to help ordinary people keep their jobs. The Northern Ireland Executive needs to be developing a more proactive industrial policy. Jonathan Bell and his cohort's response after the Michelin news was to fail to answer questions and then proceed to read out pre-prepared departmental statements. That response is not good enough. Coming after the equally devastating loss of 800 highly paid jobs in JTI, the Executive, whether it's 5 parties, 4 parties, 3 parties, or 2, it needs to develop an emergency economic strategy for the Ballymena and Mid and East Antrim areas. We in UKIP will continue to call for this. We support and will continue to fight for our workers' rights. It will be clear from our guest speakers here today, from Leave EU and Better Off Out, that UKIP are the only party here in Northern Ireland already out there making the case for getting out of the EU. The EU is damaging our nation. Worryingly, we don't have control over our own borders, and we don't have control over our own destiny. The sad truth is that the vast majority of the laws of our land are not made at Westminster or Stormont. They are made in the EU by unelected officials. It's time to leave the EU, and UKIP is leading the charge in Northern Ireland in that respect. The fight starts here. We go into next May's Assembly elections with a clear vision and clear arguments. I will continue to work hard locally, delivering for the people in Ballymena and across Northampton. People on the ground know the work we in UKIP are putting in. It is not going unnoticed, and we will continue to be there for people across the community. I I'm a true believer in putting people first, and my stance on this is unwavering. I see UKIP as a party for the people, by the people, on all fronts. It's time for change.
You didn't frankly have the balls to put country before party.